many of you have actually been evacuated from the house?
6 young children, from a newborn baby being just born on the 2nd of January this year to the ages of 15 years old, stretching from age range from 15, 13, 7, 3 and 2.
And how have they coped with the situation?
Obviously a bit distressing for them, a bit upsetting for them. They haven't got their own comforts of their own home, and they haven't got their Sky TV, obviously, like they like watching cartoons and things like that. And they haven't got their just their own space. Obviously we're in here, and it's mostly, no offence, the older generation here, the old and vulnerable, and it's not really a family orientated place. They're trying their best here. The centre has done wonderful, but the councils are just terrible. There's no support from the councils at all. They rather try and get your dogs out of the house than actually get you housed or even a bed for the night.
Have you been given an indication of how long you and the family might be here? Or?
No indication at all from Runnymede Borough Council. Terrible response. This is not just from them. David Cameron and all of that saying that the money's no object. Where's the money then? If Runnymede Borough Council acted when I asked, I phoned up 4 to 5 times last night, from about 7:30 onwards, out of hours, till gone midnight last night, and again at 6 o'clock in the morning, demanding and asking for sandbags, begging them, pleading them for sandbags. No one in my street had sandbags. In the end, at about 10, 11 o'clock this morning, we had sandbags delivered. I ended up going down and grabbing 2 myself from another residential area, and then they come along and put 1 sandbag down, the council, which 1 sandbag on top of the 2 I had ain't really going to secure my property. Obviously, we're all unsettled. We're trying to be settled as possible, trying to keep a kind of a bright face on it all for the children, trying to make them feel like this is an adventure, but how long can you carry on as this is an adventure? Because there's only so much you can say to your child before they realise themselves that actually we might not be going back home and there might not be a home to return to.
I'm delighted to see that so much is being done by the authorities. I know we've come under a bit of stick of being caught with our trousers down, but it's not the case. I've been disappointed with the press reports because, quite frankly, we have the whole of the resources of the county behind us, and there is a great deal being done. Yes, it's a very anxious, very desperate time. You worry very much. But I think my heart goes out to those that have been displaced today. I see them around me. There's very little worse than losing your home. But I do promise you, the authorities, including ourselves as councillors, we're out looking after these people, and everything will be done that can be done.
Obviously yesterday there was a sort of deluge of politicians coming to this little corner of Surrey. Were you quite heartened to see that response from the government to kind of come down here firsthand and have a look at what was going on?
I'm very glad that the Prime Minister and others have been down here. It does, I think, have to be seen to be believed. When you see the volume of water, it is quite extraordinary, and it's not going away in a few days, I'm afraid.